It was a stormy Friday night, and my friends and I decided to have a sleepover at my old, creaky house, which had a reputation for being haunted. We'd heard all the spooky stories about it, and we thought it would be fun to test our courage. As the wind howled and rain lashed against the windows, we gathered in the dimly lit living room. The atmosphere was eerie, but we laughed off our fears, blaming them on the weather. Little did we know that the night would take a terrifying turn. Around midnight, we decided to play a game of hide and seek in the dark. I volunteered to be the seeker first. My heart raced as I counted to 100 while my friends scattered throughout the house. As I began searching, a cold draft swept through the house, causing the candles we'd lit to flicker ominously. I called out, "Ready or not, here I come." But there was no response, just the eerie silence of the house. I started searching room by room, my flashlight illuminating the dusty corners and old furniture. The shadows seemed to dance around me, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. Then, I heard a faint giggle coming from the basement. My heart pounded as I cautiously descended the creaky stairs. The basement was pitch black, and I could barely see a thing. I called out to my friends, but they remained silent. As I ventured deeper into the basement, I heard strange whispers, like voices from another world. Panic set in as I realized that something was terribly wrong. I turned to go back up the stairs, but they had vanished, leaving me trapped in the darkness. Suddenly, the whispers grew louder, and I could make out eerie chants. I stumbled upon a small, hidden chamber within the basement. It was adorned with strange symbols and flickering candles, and in the center stood a sinister-looking old mirror. My reflection in the mirror seemed distorted, and I couldn't tear my eyes away from it. I watched in horror as my reflection began to twist and contort, its eyes glowing with malevolence. A bone-chilling voice whispered from the mirror, "You're never leaving this place." I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my throat. The mirror began to pull me in, and I felt an icy grip on my wrists. Just as I was about to be consumed by the mirror, my friends rushed into the basement, their faces filled with terror. They grabbed hold of me and pulled with all their strength. With a final, desperate tug, I was wrenched free from the mirror's grasp. We fled the basement, leaving the mirror and the sinister chamber behind. As we stumbled out into the stormy night, the house seemed to sigh with relief, as if it had been holding its breath for centuries. We never spoke of that night again, and my old, creaky house was never the same. The mirror and the hidden chamber remained locked away, a dark secret that we vowed never to explore. But the memory of that terrifying sleepover would haunt us forever, a chilling reminder that some mysteries are better left unsolved. Years passed, and we grew older, but the memory of that night still sent shivers down our spines. We wondered what other secrets the house held and what would have happened if we hadn't escaped the clutches of the sinister mirror. The house remained abandoned, its windows boarded up, a dark and foreboding presence in the neighborhood. No one dared to enter it, and the stories of its haunted past persisted. As adults, we often talked about returning to the house to uncover the truth behind the mirror and the hidden chamber. But fear always held us back, knowing that some horrors were best left undisturbed. And so, the old, creaky house stood as a silent sentinel, a testament to the night when a simple sleepover had turned into a nightmarish ordeal. We couldn't forget the whispers, the eerie chants, and the bone-chilling voice that had threatened to trap us forever in that terrifying mirror. The memory of that fateful night would forever be etched in our minds, a reminder that sometimes the darkest horrors can be found in the most unexpected places. The old house remained a mystery, its secrets buried within its walls, waiting for the next unsuspecting soul to stumble upon them.